You're listening to LSPN, the authority on sports-related podcasts.
Welcome to the Vandegrift Football Show. I'm your host, Chris Daly, and each week I will sit down with Coach Drew Sanders, and we will talk about Vandegrift Vipers football. Hey, we want to give a big thanks to Michael and Christina Underwood, the Underwood team, for sponsoring the show. Family-owned and operated, accredited luxury specialists, and proud supporters of Viper Nation. The Underwood team, your Vandegrift Viper area real estate experts. All right, everybody join me in welcoming Coach Drew Sanders to the show. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing great. We're practicing on Thanksgiving, so that always means the coach is doing good.
That is huge. I love that. That is one of those marquee things, and you hit it again.
Yes, this is our ninth, I believe our ninth time at Vandegrift we have practiced on Thanksgiving.
Sweet. Well, Brandeis, man, 37-7, but there's a lot more to it than just that score, right? This was a unique game.
Yeah, that is an understatement of the century. So I haven't had a game like this since, I'm thinking back, probably 2014 against the Lockhart Lions, where we had 2 or 3 different hour-long rain delays. That was a crazy one. This game, we did not get done until almost Friday, and for those people that weren't aware, we played on Thursday.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So tell me the flow of that one, because it seemed to pile on.
Yeah. There was a lot going on. I really liked our ability to, no pun intended, weather the storm, because there was a lot of distractions, and we were able to come out and get up, and our special teams were just tremendous again, continually punt return, defense stopping them. Punt return is continually giving great short fields to the offense. Offense ran the ball really well. That's what we felt like they were giving us, and so we took that and just so impressed. And then probably besides the rain delay, probably the biggest news was our sophomore running back, Evan Williamson. He of course has been on varsity the whole year, but hasn't played. He has played JV pretty much the whole year. I think this is maybe his 3rd or 4th game, but he scored 3 touchdowns, looked super explosive, had just a really breakout game, so we're really proud of him. We were missing Justin Moore, our normal starter, so he got Sam Brown and Rion Brar, and then Evan got the call, and Evan really showed out, so really proud of him. But I guess probably another big story was we have to go into a second rain delay. We start about 8, we're supposed to start at 7. Play the game, get about the third quarter, this torrential downpour comes again. We have to go in the locker room for another hour, maybe hour and a half, and come back out. And we have so much energy. We have so much positivity. We 3 and out them. We immediately score, and that was basically ball game after that.
Yeah. Nice. So, guys, next up we have San Marcos. So talk to me about them.
Well, this is the battle of the snake, really. I mean, we can find out who the real snake is, Vipers versus the Rattlers. So, they are ultra talented. They have multiple D1 guys everywhere. This is the team of guys that were in trouble for moving, all moving for athletic reasons. You all found them guilty, and so they've been suspended, and they now are eligible this year. So they've got 8 wins this year. They've got a lot of talent, and they're going to be, a lot to handle offensively. Kind of like to run the ball, throw it deep. That's pretty much what they do, and they do it really well. They have a big quarterback, and then defensively, they can do anything they want. They've got a great Mike linebacker. They've got very talented skill in the secondary. And so they have, I think they're only giving up maybe 17, 18 points a game. They've got a really elite defense. But we're excited about the opportunity to get to go to Alamo Dome again. We've played there multiple times, and so excited about the opportunity to play in the Alamo Dome, one of the more premier spots in Texas to play. And so excited about that. And then, of course, we're, like I said at the beginning of the conversation, we're excited about playing on and practicing on Thanksgiving week. This is the goal of every football team that starts the season. Besides winning a state title, everyone wants to practice on Thanksgiving. And like I said, this is our 15th or so season, varsity season. I think it's our 9th time we practice on Thanksgiving week. And so we have a big pumpkin pie party coming up on Thursday morning. All the parents and kids will be there to celebrate, this kind of landmark of each season, because you do want to, we're not done, but you do want to say, hey, good job so far. And
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned the Alamo Dome. When is that game?
we are Friday, so Black Friday, 7:30 p.m. in the Dome.
Cool. And I have to tell you, being a fellow snake myself, industrial cobras, I realized we couldn't compete with either one of y'all being 2A.
I love it.
I love that too. So, if you could, how are the kids feeling in health wise and mentally? How are they?
Yeah, I think we still are battling through a few injuries that we're going to stay the rest of the year, but overall, I feel like we're fairly healthy. But the mentality of the team is great. Like we are super excited for this matchup. I can tell practices have been good so far. I know we're not done with the week yet, but I think we've had a good week of prep so far and trying to install our plan. And they are not. I don't sense that they're done playing this season. I feel like they still want to keep going.
Yeah, and from last year that it's important to peak at the right time. How are you guys doing in terms of peaking?
Yeah, I don't know how to measure that. I do know how to look at, are we still practicing hard? Are we still game planning like we're supposed to? Are we still having a good attitude? Are we still remaining coachable? And I can check yes on all those boxes.
That's very cool. And then, the other thing that you see through the course of the year as teams develop, the silly penalties go away, and knowing your position, that fades away. How do you think your guys are doing in terms of that, versus like week one?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I use the term the role, what is their role on the team? And I see everybody settling into their role and understanding where they are and having a great attitude about that. I mean, that is the mark of a great team, is everybody seeing value in whatever role each person has. And that's what I feel like we're seeing. It's a lot like you're trying to get each year. It's hard to do this, but you're trying each year to get a family feel. And then you think about your own family, anybody listening, think about your family. There's no family that's perfect. You have arguments, you have issues, you have problems, but overall you love each other and you have to take care of each other. And that's what we're going for. And I feel like we're still making strides towards that.
I love that. Yeah. And every family is dysfunctional too.
Yeah, that's right. At a certain level, it sure is.
I love that. Well, cool, Coach. Josh, best of luck. Well, first, congratulations again on Brandeis. That was a big win. You faced some adversity, came through it shining, and best of luck this week in the Alamo Dome.
Thanks, Chris.
Did you play Texas high school football? If you did, you're part of an elite group, the Brotherhood of Texas High School Football. All football players, past and present, who have ever suited up in the Lone Star State are eligible. Go to LoneStarGridiron.com/brotherhood. And thank you for the part you played in the greatest sport in the greatest state.